Well, for more on this, we're now joined by Saleh from Leeds, a senior lecturer in international relations and Middle East studies at the Australian National University. Alam, thank you for your time. Now, in the last hour, the US has called for a diplomatic path. The UN has described the latest events as a dangerous escalation. How big an escalation is this latest campaign of airstrikes by Israel on Lebanon, and just how concerned should we be?
Well, exchanging fires between Hezbollah and the Israelis is not new. I mean, since the Gaza war erupted, there has always been, almost every day, some kind of exchanging fires and sending rockets here and there. Today's kind of an invasion, however, has been the deadliest one. And therefore, this is an escalation that might end with further kind of confrontation between the two sides. Hezbollah's strategy is to prolong the war, to also to distract Israel from the war in Gaza in order to put Israel under more pressure. They know very well that Israel is already under tremendous amount of pressure internationally, internally, and the war in Gaza is costing Israel quite a lot in terms of reputation, in terms of legitimacy, in terms of economy. Of course, every day, probably hundreds of millions of dollars is costing Israelis. And they also know that by erupting further tensions in the northern borders, Israel would need to call more reserve soldiers, which will also, again, would cost Israel, at least economically, quite heavily. They know that Israel is in its weakest position at the moment, and this is a time to increase the threshold kind of that has been kind of agreed between the two sides to now by increasing this threshold, Hezbollah and its allies in the region are putting more and more pressure on Israel.
And talk us through, please, Alam, if you will, Hezbollah's military capability, because it's not to be underestimated by any means, is it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, according to some reports, even from Washington, Hezbollah has at least 150,000 rockets that some of them are quite accurate and well advanced technologically, and they also have access to the drone technology brought by Iran to Lebanon. I mean, we can see that Houthis, within a very short period of time, they've been able to advance their military technology from the missiles, rockets, or drones. So imagine that Hezbollah, since 2006, the 33 days war with Israel, have been able to enhance its military technology, not only in terms of power, but also accuracy, and also quality and quantity both at the same time. And the targeting the military base in Israel, killing one person and wounding 8 people, it indicates that Hezbollah has some kind of very powerful and accurate rockets.
Alam, thank you very much for your time this evening. Saleh speaking to us live from Leeds.